John, we get a lot of calls from potential clients who have had an action happen to them that resulted in their discharge from the Army, and they're asking what can be done. How can they correct that? Like they were either separated through a chapter if they were enlisted, or they were separated through a board if they have over 6 years of service. And usually the underlying issue was some type of administrative action that was negative. And I tell them, there is the Army Board of Correction for Military Records. And the ABCMR is kind of like the Supreme Court for administrative actions in the United States Army. In what type of cases would you recommend someone seeking the advice of the law office of William Helixon for a potential ABCMR application?
Well, Will, I would recommend the ABCMR to any potential new client or client that we have for any action that reflects in their record that they feel as though is not justified in being there. That could be unfavorable information such as a GOMOR or an Article 15 or the adverse findings of a 15-6 investigation, or they could be an adverse action that actually took place, such as you said. Separation from service itself could be challenged at the ABCMR, or separation from service with a particular type of characterization that is unfavorable or you feel as though is not justified in your eyes. Those are the types of actions that we could look to appeal at the ABCMR, and potentially many more.
Yeah, typically a soldier has 3 years from the cause of action to take the case to the ABCMR. However, that can be extended to 15 years for good cause. And the ABCMR is interested in correcting errors and omissions in the record or correcting injustice. And those are kind of the two things that they look at. And so any military record can be corrected. Enlistment contracts, bonus contracts, adverse administrative actions, medical records, records of law enforcement investigations, anything, if it is a military record, can be corrected at the Army Board of Correction for Military Records. And this is one of those really long shots, but sometimes is worth it. And the way that you would file with the ABCMR is they have an electronic portal, and you fill out all the information online and you upload your documents to the ABCMR. And like I said, they look at manifest injustice, alleged errors, and whether or not the record should be corrected as a whole. And in those cases where soldiers feel that there's injustice, this is the place to go, to the Army Board of Correction for Military Records. And that applies to evaluations. If it is a military record, the ABCMR can review it. That's right. We are the law office of William Helixon. We are your warrior advocates. You defend the nation, we defend you.